Oh, I don't want to slouch. But it's still not very good, is it? What is going on? Right, let's move this. I think that's okay. Is it high? So I went on a trip. Just sit on the couch a moment. Just relax, just chill out. It's a chill day. We'll go out afterwards. Yeah, when I finish, we'll go out. I went on a trip with one of my best friends, Lily. We went to South Korea, which is a trip that both of us have wanted to do and wanted to go together for just so long now, like I'm talking years. But you know, it's expensive to go there and stuff. It just didn't work out until now. But yeah, we went for 8 days and it was amazing. It was everything. It was everything. I wanted it to be more. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful place. It's amazing. I loved it. 10 out of 10, would recommend to a friend. While I was over there, I decided that I wanted to film a video that was a full face of K-beauty, or like Korean makeup. Because I've used a lot of Korean skincare, like face masks and creams and all that kind of stuff, but never really makeup. When we went over, there were so many brands I hadn't heard of. So yeah, I wanted to give it a go. I'm pretty sure I have a full face. Well, I have a full face for me. Obviously I didn't want to buy anything that I'm not going to use in my everyday, so I didn't buy any eyebrow products. Just because I don't do my eyebrows. I let them just run wild and do their own thing. And then I didn't get a setting spray actually, because I just didn't see, I couldn't really find one. It didn't really seem like that big of a thing over there. And I also didn't get a setting powder because I don't set my face. My face is very, very dry. I went into the stores and there was like Tonymoly, the Etude house, all that kind of stuff. You go in there and you could find a full face in there. But I did want to switch it up and try a few different brands. I only got, well, you'll see what I got and I'll explain it as I do it. I have this. That's super cute. This is my phone. This is not what I was looking for. This. Oh, oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. So cute. Just like a little mirror. So adorable. I love it. First thing that I'm actually going to do is sanitize my hands. This might seem like a very boring step. But you know, listen. I have very problem skin. We don't get on very often. Yeah. So I try not to do anything that's going to aggravate it so that we can just live in peace. And dirty hands, none of my hands are dirty. I mean, I don't want to say that, you know. But just like from the day, from dog, from food, from whatever. I just don't need that on my face. Come on in, let's have a chat. Let's get all up close. Hello, welcome. Also, do you like my top? How freaking cute is it? I bought this in Korea as well. Look, I have to slouch now to fit in. Oof. Chimmy hand sanitizer, because I'm obsessed with hand sanitizer. I have so much hand sanitizer. I swear I buy one every single time I go into Superdrug. Got me in my bag. I don't have a car. I don't know why I was going to say that. I don't really use primer ever. Maybe I'll find one that I really like someday, but most of the time I just use moisturizer and then I put my makeup on. But I did buy this. Hear me out. This is like a night sleeping pack, but it's like moisturizing, so I was like, I might as well just put it on under my makeup. We'll just see. If nothing else, my skin will feel moisturized and it'll be great. But yeah, I just thought, this is from Tonymoly and it's their Magic Food Banana Sleeping Pack, and I just thought it was so freaking cute. Banana is like my favorite scent. It smells so good. The thing is, I saw Soph. So like the YouTuber, so does nails. Use this. Oh, it's thick. Or maybe I shouldn't be using this now. This is so thick. Said that she loved this. So yeah. Oh, it's really thick. Okay. See, the thing is though, even though I know it's supposed to be like a sleeping mask thing, which I will use it as a sleeping mask now. I probably won't put it under my makeup again. I just wanted to try it for this. But my skin literally feels so like soft, and it also feels kind of like tacky. So I think it actually might be good for makeup. We'll see. I didn't buy, again, because I don't use primer, I didn't buy a primer. But they did, in the Etude house, give me 2 little samples of primer. So I've got a Fix and Fix Tone Up Primer, or a Face Blur SPF 33 PAA Primer, which is supposed to be smoothing, pore hiding, I said it right, I don't know. I feel like in my mind I thought I said pore hardening, and then I was like, that's not right, but I didn't actually say that. But I don't know which one to go for. I wish I could do like an Instagram poll, but I don't have enough followers. I'm gonna go for the face blur, because how freaking, like, can you see that? I don't know why I'm hiding away, if like, can't see me. But I just think the packaging is so cute. I love it. I bloody hate free samples, you know. Like, obviously, like, you know, free stuff is good and all that, but they're just so annoying. They literally give you free samples for everything over there. Like, you buy anything and you get a free sample. Oh my god, okay, this is weird. Okay, maybe it's not weird, because I don't use primer, so maybe this is like normal for primer, but it's like liquidy. And do I use it all over my face? Oh my god, it's like skin. I also love that everything over there has SPF in it. In terms of like blurring, I mean, I don't know if you can see, I probably should have given you a close-up before, but I have quite big, I have like really big pores, like all under here. I don't know why, it's just a burden, it's a curse, it's just how I live my life, you know. Just can't stress about it too much. But I feel like it did blur them. I feel like they look really nice. The one thing that I am, how do you say, skeptical? Oh, I need to have a nap. Skeptical, is that, yeah, skeptical about is foundation. I'm very picky about foundation. I have my 2 that I like, my Revolution ones. I have those, I like those. I don't like to really venture out of that realm. So I was very nervous to buy foundation, and I didn't know where I wanted to get it from or anything. But when we bought our stuff from tonymoly the first time, like the sleep pack, and my friend Lily got some stuff as well, they actually gave us a mystery bag, and in it we just got like a bunch of free samples of like face masks and creams and just stuff like that. But in it they gave us the double cover foundation in the shade N00. This is very pale, but I am very pale, so it is pretty pale, but I actually feel like it's gonna match me pretty well. This is the thing I'm most nervous for. The rest I feel like we're gonna do pretty good, but this makes me nervous. I didn't buy any like makeup brushes or anything. I've got loads of makeup brushes, but I was interested to try their beauty sponge. It actually expanded a lot. It feels a little bit more maybe dense than my normal one. Oh, it's got like a, is that the beauty blender or the, no, it must be the foundation, because I didn't smell that before. And the foundation has like a kind of, I don't want to say, I mean, I know what I want to say. It is very dense, and I feel like it also did soak up a lot of the product as well. Because yeah, this isn't giving me a lot of coverage at all, but I'm, even though it says double cover, that's not really the makeup they kind of wear in Korea. They like to go for a more natural, dewy, your skin but better look. So I wasn't really expecting full coverage. I would say it's more of a like tinted moisturizer almost than a foundation. But yeah, back to the smell. It has quite I don't want to say old lady smell, but kind of. It's like yeah, it's kind of got a weird kind of floral scent that does smell a little bit like, I don't know, yeah. Do you know what I mean when I say like old lady? I don't mean in a bad way, but just kind of like soap your nan would have or something. Do you see what I mean? Well, what does it say? It says double cover foundation with SPF 30, which is amazing. And there's a foundation that lightly adheres to skin and assists with persistency of makeup. I don't really know what that means. This is in the shade Porcelain. I like it. I can still see like redness and stuff, but it is definitely that like more your skin but better vibe. But your skin, like it says, it's light, it still shines through, and I quite like it actually. Yeah, what an interesting turn of events. So next we're gonna go for the concealer. This is the Big Cover Concealer. This is from the Etude House. If you want to focus, please. Thank you. This is from the Etude House. It says Big Cover Skin Fit Concealer Pro. I got it in the shade Light Vanilla. Closely adhering to the skin tone like a firm second skin for flawless skin. Ooh, we're putting it next to my white top. That is really good. So it's quite a thin applicator, quite flat. Again, I'm picky with my concealers because I find a lot of them to be drying, especially under my under eyes. They always look like cakey and weird. It's blending quite nicely. It's all very light coverage. You can still obviously see like blemishes and just a bit of like redness. I'm gonna do my contour, well, bronzing, whatever you want to call it, and blush. And this was actually a lot of fun. So this is from a brand called Innisfee, I think is how it's pronounced. And I was having trouble because there wasn't a lot of like contour stuff. There was quite a few blush products, and then with eyeshadow, it was quite expensive to buy palettes. But I went into this Innisfee store and they had this whole section. It seems like it's like their big thing in their store is to make your own palettes, and I've always wanted to do that with like singles and stuff. We don't really have anything like that in the drugstore anyway. But this was all there. You could walk in, they had a whole wall of them, and I just thought it was amazing. They had like plain palettes that were just black and said Innisfree on it, but I went for these like little cute ones. It's like a team up with a cartoon or something, but I just thought it was so cute. It says collect your colours, and then if I can get it open, so you get like a really nice mirror in there, and then you just slot them in. So you could either have 4 like contour slash blush slash highlights, or you could have 8 eyeshadows, or you could have 4 eyeshadows, 2 contours, or 6 and 1, or however you wanted it. So I went for 2 bigger pans and 4 little ones. So I got this blush. I really like the orangey tones, and that's something that they really love in Korea, so I was like, I need one of those. Then I went for this contour shade, and this is also in 2, because number 1 just looked too light, even though I'm pale, like, can you imagine? And it was also a bit more cool toned, and not as dark as number 3. So I literally wanted to just build a palette that I could take anytime. So I did go for some kind of boring colors, but they didn't have anything too out there, to be honest. They didn't have like crazy blues or greens in the place I was in anyway. So I got these two. Okay, these are both called 2. I think this is 2 in the matte shades and then 2 in the shimmer shades. So there's this matte here. This one's matte and that's in the shade 2 and it's this kind of pinky. I wanted a light shade for like transition. And then this one is in the shade 2 but in the shimmer range. And it's like a kind of really pale champagne-y colour for like brow bone and inner corner. Yeah, this one here is a darker matte brown for the crease and that's in the shade 20 and in matte. And then this one is in the glitter range and it is in the shade 32. So that's going to be my like lid colour. Yeah, that's the like shimmery shade. They don't need to do it like this. Like they can literally just do them in little paper ones. So yeah, we have our contour, our blush, and our eyeshadows here. See how those are going to perform. I'm going to do my contour and blush first and then come back. Oh, it's not too dark. That's good. It's actually really nice. I really like it. I feel like it looks like it didn't make any difference on camera, but it did in person, and if I go any heavier I'm going to look crazy. Next we have the blush. Oh, I really like that. The contour and the blush, I really love these. I think I'm going to be using these all the time. Next is highlighter. It's got this super cute like holographic, and it's pink on the back. It's from the Etude house. If you are like seen a few of my videos, and you'll know that my all-time favorite highlighter is the one from the Soph palette, the second one across, the like pale champagne gold one. I literally love it, and I've been, the thing is, I don't like want to dupe for it because I love that one and I will use it till the end, ride or die. But because it comes in the palette, it's just such a hassle to take traveling, and my palette's also just broken. I can't take it anywhere. So I'm like looking, you know, for a new one, and we'll see if this is it. I think it's in the shade Starlight. I think we have a winner chicken freaking dinner. Because it's pale enough for my like skin. Like when I turn to the front, you don't see like a stripe or anything. And then it just gives off a really nice, oh, look at that.
Hey, that smell.
The mattes I feel like blended really nicely. They look a bit like just weird around here because I haven't blended them properly yet, but like together I feel like they blended really nicely. The shimmer, if it'll focus, it's not the most blinding I've ever seen, and it did take quite a few layers to get like this. I would say it's probably better applied with your finger. I think it's a bit misleading in the pan, but it's still pretty nice. I do still quite like it. I'd say my favorite thing in this Innisfree palette is probably the blush. I just stuck that in there, very nice. I really like this. The contour shade as well I like, but the blush is really a standout for me. And I did enjoy the eyeshadows as well. I'd definitely say, yeah, I was more impressed with the mattes than the shimmers though. The mascara I picked up is from the Etude house, and it's this Oh My Lash. You see how they've written like Oh My, and then like eyes and eyeball lash. It's all just very strange. So it's honestly didn't do a lot for my lashes. My lashes naturally are very long anyway, and obviously I curled them, especially my bottom ones are very long. So I don't feel like it did too much for me. It did feel a tiny bit dry, but weirdly enough I actually kind of like that for my personal taste anyway, just because my lashes are long. I find mascara gets really clumpy on them, so the fact that it is already a little bit dry, it's always kind of nice because it just separates my lashes, gives them some length, like puts them back in their place, and yeah, I quite like it. So for lips, I wanted to try a lip tint because I feel like they're just such a staple in like Korean beauty. So I went for this one from Tonymoly. It's in the shade Spicy Ruby. I've literally never used a lip tint before, so I don't even know, like...
I'm filming this last little bit on my phone just because my camera died. The lip tint, I actually really like how it looks. I think you're just... the way it's like intended is more for like doing it dark in the center and fading it out, so it wouldn't even be as bright as this. But I still really like it like this. It doesn't really go with my eyes, but that's okay. But I would definitely use this again. I do think it's really cute, and I feel like it would last a long time as well, because it's like, obviously it's a tint, so it's not coming off or anything. But yeah, the eyes obviously were a little bit iffy with the glitter, but well, like glitter shadow, but I do still think they came out really nice. I do still really like them. The foundation, I feel like you can see it more now in the natural light, that it is still quite sheer, like you can see my scarring and stuff, but again, I really like it. I really liked the contour. I think it's, well, the like bronzer contour, I feel like it's pale enough for my skin. Same with the blush, I really love that. I think that might be my favourite thing, that and the highlighter. The highlighter is so nice. So I say yeah, the highlighter and the blush are my two favourites. I do still really enjoy the eyeshadows, and I'll definitely get use out of them. Same with the lip tint, and yeah, the concealer. I really liked everything actually, so yeah. I hope you guys liked this video. And there's Full Face. If there's any other like K-beauty brands that you've tried and you like, let me know, or you want me to try, I can order them online or something. But yeah, I do really like how it turned out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.